Hey guys, I was driving this weekend and I saw a billboard. I feel like that whole marketing side of things maybe is not as popular these days. And I don't even know if people really pay too much attention to them. But I got to tell you, this one's caught my attention quite a few times. And it was for a vision center. And it said, "We fix bad vision." And I was like, all right. And I have to tell you, as a coach, I traditionally am trying to encourage people to say things in a positive way, right? Like, we help you see better. We help you see again, right? Like all these kinds of things. So I think it probably catches my attention because I'm like, why are we talking about something that's bad, right? Like, how do we frame this? How do we make it positive, right? And affirming. And however, when it caught my attention, when I was driving the other day on the highway, one of the things that really just kind of came up in my spirit is this idea that I kind of do that too. Like, I help people that think they have bad vision, or that maybe have no vision, right? If you've spent much time with me, you've heard my side of the story where I am not a huge visionary. I don't traditionally have a lot of vision. Now, I would tell you, if you ask my team now, they'd be like, that's a lie. She has a lot of vision. However, I was not traditionally the person who had a ton of vision. And so maybe you're like that too. Maybe you're like, I don't have a lot of vision. Or maybe you have a ton of vision. And some of the vision is stuff you want to be taking action on, but you're not actually executing on it and all these kinds of things. But the sign really for me caused me to think, how many people think they just have bad vision? They have bad vision for their personal life, or they have bad vision for their professional life. When the truth of the matter is, there's nothing really wrong with your vision. You've just failed to stop long enough, right? And I just said failed, right? Like I said, we're going to be on the positive, but you've just failed to stop long enough to make sure that you have clarity in your vision, right? And I really think that's what that sign's reminding us, right? Like with our visual, with our eyes, we will help you have clarity, right? You will see things in more clear ways, right? And same thing here, right? One of the things I get to do that I absolutely love is help people who think that their vision, I guess I'm just not hitting my vision, or I don't really know where I'm headed, or all the different things, right? It's to bring clarity to that, right? And so instead of the word vision, right, I talk about alignment with who you are, right? I don't know about you, but the other day, this past week, I stepped outside and I was doing something in the yard. Not my favorite place to be, but I needed to get something done, right? And so I was removing all of this foliage from the tower that was supposed to sustain it, right? So it was a clematis and it climbs all over it all year long. And then we get to the end and you got to cut it off and you got to clean it up. So I was doing that. And I don't know if I planted my foot wrong and then I twisted or I did something. I have no recollection of anything. And I wasn't even doing anything that strenuous, just so we're clear. But I found that as I went to walk in the house that my knee was bothering me. And I was like, this is so weird. Like, what is going on? And I thought, I'll just need to stretch it a little. But it hasn't stopped hurting. And what I realized was that when my body is out of alignment, right? When something is wrong, I need to call my chiropractor. I need to get back into alignment, right? I need to figure out where my body is out of alignment that maybe caused me to step wrong or shift wrong or adjust wrong. I don't really think I injured anything as much as I'm just out of alignment. And so I'm just curious for you. Maybe you think, hey, I need somebody to help me fix my bad vision. And I'm happy to help you if that's what you think. And I just want to encourage you and just call out to you today that even if you're just listening to this and you're thinking, I don't know that I want to be fully in on all the things that are going on over there at Cornerstone, but I'd like to know how to kind of maybe get started. I would encourage you to think through, what is it that you want? Where would you have alignment with yourself personally and professionally if you defined that outcome and you were like, this is what I want, right? I've had a mentor over the years, Brian McRae, many of you may know him. And he said one time, when the what becomes clear, the who and the how will appear. And so you've probably heard me say that before if you've spent very much time with me, because it's a very impactful statement. But when you have your vision and you are in alignment, when you know what you want and it's very, very clear, all your who's and how's can show up. The way that you accomplish it will start to happen. Who you need in your life will start showing up, right? And so that really is the fix, if you will, for bad vision. It might not be that you have bad vision at all. It might be that it's just not well defined. And you need to get clarity around that. And you need to get super clear about what it is that you intend to do. And I'm just here to tell you that we are headed into a new quarter soon. And we're going to be headed into a new year soon. And if you don't think it's very soon, I just want to encourage you. It's happening fast, right? The days are long, but the years are short. And they keep coming faster and faster. And I just want to encourage you, what are you doing? What are you trying to define? What do you need to have clarity on as you go into this next week, this next month, this next quarter, this next year? Because that is the fix for the bad vision, right? It might not be bad vision. It might just be the absence of clarity. And so I just want to encourage you to get into alignment. And once you're in alignment, those intentional steps will start showing up. And if you need some help defining those, I would love to do that with you at an upcoming Momentum Reset or Pick My Brain session or maybe group coaching or different things like that. Check us out. I would also love to hear what you are most excited about going into this next season. So reply to me. Let me know what's happening great with you. Let me know what some of your vision looks like or what that alignment is for you. And just would love to hear how things are going as we